Hello and welcome back once again to another live session with Nana Ayebia for Jnana, a mistake, a life coach, and a developmental chief in Dumesia. And we are here with the part 2 of the mysteries behind the palm trees. Jnana, without wasting much of our time, in the part 1, you mentioned a couple of rituals we can use the palm tree for. Example like the fertility, the protection, and the successful journey. I want you to pick one by one, and then we'll tackle it.
Okay, so those of you that watched the part 1, we discussed a lot about the importance of the palm tree. And I told you there are 3 things physically that the palm tree can offer us. It gives us food. Okay? So if you know palm tree, it gives you the palm nut for palm nut soup. Okay? Even when the tree is rotten, it gives you some maggot that people eat. Okay? Some people drink the palm wine as a matter of when they are hungry or something. So it gives food. Secondly, it gives shade. And if you watch the part 1, I was emphasizing on the fact that when we were in the village, our parents were farmers. You go to the farm, and at times you don't have any tree around, but at least you will have a palm tree on the land. That's where we used to keep our water. That was where we have our kitchen and all that. So it gives shade. And then the materials of the palm tree is used for many things like fencing, used for roofing, and many other things. We use it for firewood. So materially, the palm tree is a very powerful tree. It helps. It gives a lot of benefits. Mystically, I've told you that it is connected to some deities. The palm tree is connected to some deities, and I gave example in the part 1. If you go to the Middle East, the Gulf state, you can see a lot of things are going on there because they give so much credence to the palm tree. So that should tell you the palm tree, directly or indirectly, have some kind of spiritual significance that people don't know. And the mystics know a lot of things about this. So today we want to give you some few rituals that will help. You know, probably you have some difficulties. So I gave some few examples in the part 1. So if you have not watched the part 1, please watch the part 1 of this topic. I gave you some few examples, like we want to, something about victory, something about fertility, something about favor, and that kind of thing. So we give you the guidance. So the first thing, you are traveling, maybe within your country or outside, and you want to get to your destination successfully without much difficulties. Don't forget, the palm trunk is very strong. And I also told you the palm tree can live up to 100 years. The palm trunk is hard, very strong. So you want to be stable in life. So you are traveling and you need stability. You don't need to encounter many difficulties. This is what you can do with a palm tree. It is a simple ritual. So you just have to get, normally, if you are to write anything during mystical rituals, the best thing is to use the parchment paper.
Okay.
If you don't have parchment paper, you can use the yellow sheet of paper. Then you use red pen to write your wish. Okay? You write your wish on the parchment paper or the yellow paper. You have to fold the paper afterwards. But anytime you are doing anything positive for yourself, you fold the paper facing you. But anytime you want to eradicate some negative energy or something negative, you have to fold the paper, not facing you, but opposite you. I don't know if there's any paper here I can show how to do that.
You can use this
because this is very important. There are some rituals when you can't use money. Money is a personality. You need a paper. At times when you are doing some rituals, you intend the ritual to bring these fruits, but at the end of the day, it can even bring negative fruits.
Okay.
Because of just the position of folding of the paper and all that. So I want to show you how to fold this. Because now, the trunk of the palm tree gives stability.
When you say the trunk, which part of it is the trunk?
Oh, the trunk is a long part.
Okay.
You see, we have the root part, we have the crown part. So from the root to the crown, that part is called the trunk.
Okay.
And this, I'm talking the palm. You see, normally you have not the shorter one, the longer ones.
Okay.
So there are some palms when you go to the forest or maybe in the farm, the shorter ones, you don't see the trunk. The trunk is even covered by the branches. So I'm talking about those that have raised a little bit.
What's the name of the trunking tree?
I don't know. I think abedria. Abedria. That's from the root to the trunk side to the crown.
Okay.
In between that part is the trunk.
Okay.
Okay. So what I'm saying is that abeni siwa Jnana kasa na siwa na ohun say when you tuntuntu no. And only if na abeno ne trunk no.
Okay.
So young man say we na so no don't me team. So I hope they meet me a team. He's a moment. So see, so this is the paper. If you have the yellow paper or packing paper like this, what you want to do is a positive thing. Okay, anytime you're doing anything spiritually and it's positive and you want to do something about it, it must be here. You do it this way. So like this, you fold it this way. Okay? This way. Then you fold here, this way. So it should always face you. You understand?
Okay.
You come here this way. It must face you. But when you are doing something negative, against, so same way, you fold it this way and you this way. Okay? So it should be against you and then it should be like this.
So negative, repellent, positive.
You have to repel when it's negative, and if it's positive, it should face you.
Okay.
So this one, you are doing something positive. You want to get stability. You want to get to your destination successful without any much difficulties. So this is how you fold the yellow paper or the parchment paper. Don't forget, yellow represents success. Red represents success. So you must use a yellow paper with a red pen. So now this is how it is after you write your desire. Okay, I am traveling to the US and I want to get to my destination successfully. Or I'm going to Sunyani. I want to get to my destination successfully. So now it is here. You fold it this way, face you. You turn it this way and you fold it. Okay? I don't know whether you're seeing this. I am doing clockwise. Let me start over again. So this is the way it is, okay? So you fold here to you like this, okay? Now the paper, you have to twist it. It should be like this.
Okay.
Then you fold here to you. Then it should be like this. You fold here to you, like this. You fold here to you. So this, you use red thread, okay?
Okay.
And as you are tying, it should be like this, not like this.
Okay.
So you put a thread here, it should be like this.
Okay.
To you.
I think I have a thread, but it's not red. But
It's okay, you can bring it. Let me show how we do these things.
You have a thread there. Yeah.
Because anytime you do anything that is negative to you, it means that whatever you want to do against somebody, it comes to you.
Okay.
If you're doing something positive, it's something you need, so it should be this way. You want it, so you need it to be this way. So before they bring the thread, I have to redo it.
So when you are writing your wish, do you also connect your...
Yes, anytime you are writing anything mystically, you must connect this mudra, the middle finger with the thumb, and then you connect the tongue to the pilot. And when you are writing anything spiritual, it's the best thing for you to think about what you are writing.
Okay.
It means that you must meditate on what you are writing. Not that as you have been writing, you have even picked a call and you are talking on the phone. No. Pay attention and focus on what you are writing. I am traveling to Sunyani and I want to get to my destination peacefully and successfully. I am traveling to the US, I'm traveling to the UK, and I want to get to my destination successfully. So you're done with it, okay? Don't forget you connect the tongue to the pilot, so you just have to read it mentally as you're writing it. So now it is done. Folding it, you fold here to yourself, okay? Then you turn it. It should be clockwise. You fold again to your side. You turn it again, you fold it to your side. You turn it again, you fold it to your side. Okay? You can even turn again and you fold it to your side. So when you have something like this, you have to use either red or yellow color of the thread but we have some color we want to use it. Don't know whether it's black, whatever, white we have. We want to use as an example, but you should use either red or yellow. Don't use any
And the
other
paper
color.
must be parchment paper or yellow paper.
Or yellow paper.
Okay.
It should be a parchment paper or yellow paper.
Okay.
So this is the thread. So let's say that this is the yellow thread. So because it is positive, you hold it from down here and then you do it like this. It means that it should face you. Okay? So as you see, anytime you're doing this, you don't do only one way. So you hold it this way. Don't forget, all the time it should be clockwise because it is positive. It's negative, it should go anti-clockwise. So now you hold here again, okay? And then you do it like this to your side. At the end of the day, you're going to have some cross on it. Okay? You turn again. Okay? So at times, you should be able to tie it plenty, not just few. This one is like talisman.
Okay.
So the last one, you can just, I'm coming. The last one, you can just turn it like this so that you make a knot. You can make 3 knots. You should all face it like this. So you should make 3 knots here. You turn it. I've done one already. Then maybe the last one, you turn it one last one. So when you have this is an amulet.
Okay.
This is a talisman. So what you have to do, you go to where we have the palm tree. So on the trunk, many times you see, so there will be some spaces there. You know, they have some scales. The trunk of the palm tree has some scales on it.
Yeah.
So you find where the scale have some small space, and then you will fix this, your amulet there. Anytime you do anything spiritual, the best thing is that after the ritual, you don't look back.
Okay.
You leave the vicinity maybe after 100 meters away before you can turn back. And with my experience, anytime you do a ritual like this, as you are going, many times now you hear your name.
Wow.
Yes.
As you finish
You
the ritual,
are done with it. As you are going, many times you hear somebody mention your name. Somebody say, "My second, don't turn." You have to leave the vicinity before you turn.
Okay.
And because of this, wherever you are going, you get there successfully and peacefully.
Wow.
In the ancient times, when people were going for battle, they would do this. And that time, because paper was not very common, they would use leaves.
Okay.
Or they would take the same palm front leaf, the branch, they take the leaf, and then they will use ink to write. They will fold it into an amulet or a talisman, and they will fix it there before they go for the battle. And nothing negative will happen to them. They will go and come back successfully.
Any other ink? Or they have specific
No,
inks?
those days, any ink at all they were using because they didn't have the option of getting many things.
Okay.
But now we have many, many things. So if you don't want to use this parchment paper or yellow paper, and you want to use maybe the palm front leaf, you can use the dove blood ink or dragon ink. You can use any of this.
Okay.
Now they are treble, so now what to me at the eye.
Okay. So what happens if you turn back? This is the dove blood ink.
So this is how. No, Mukotowe.
Accra.
Okay, okay. Dove blood. Me Tom be the man guy say me over to I don't sell these things. Ink, I don't use them. Me other things that me use. But this dove blood ink, you know. You better compare a man for. You can go to market and go and get your own dove blood ink. Now they are here. Obey to me the actual. But now your pen or your red pen, you can use red pen to do it. Oh yeah, the same as Juma and Nebe. So this and you go and fix it there. For instance, a beer, to coin. I want to know to maybe you're going for some business transaction. You want to become successful. You do this, you will be successful. Okay? Maybe I'm making for some contract to be a buying say brand and some investment to be. You go and do this ritual. And you know one thing? What makes this thing powerful? Our mind is very creative and very powerful. So in the course of your meeting, having discussion with these people, your attention should be on this thing that you fix on the trunk. So as you are talking, from time to time, your mind goes there. These people, I'm talking to them, they're going to listen because already I have my amulet there. Mm-hmm. So as you are talking, your mind goes there and comes back. Trust me, there will be so much influence on these people that what you're looking for will be successful.
Okay.
So this for you are traveling, you want to get to your destination successfully. You're going for some contract and you have to travel to that end. You do this talisman or this amulet. You fix it on the scales, under the scale of the trunk of the palm tree. And trust me, you see, many a time when I take things, they are very simple. So you might ask yourself, this is so simple. It should be something difficult to do. Very simple, and these simple things are the most powerful things. I don't know whether you have noticed that the most important things in life are for free.
Yeah.
The most important things in life for free. And see, any has a tons, free. Number be what's one.
Oxygen free.
Oxygen from my home free. It's a fruit to know that man. Those days when I watch your man go nobody. So the most very vital things that our life now is free. So many times, simple things like that, they are very powerful, but people don't really appreciate it. So wait, oh yeah, is an amulet. Don't forget, say, say that red or yellow. Paper no must be yellow or a parchment paper. Now what they are here, don't forget, say, oh tire, say a face you. Wait over 10, clockwise. Say face you. Like that. Who we are, you say your wish on it. You go and place it there. What you come to a benefit, no bones in the trunk, and no bones a skill would be no. Baby, a skills in the one, baby, to go now, dear Woodham. Say, in case, say, when your skill be our home, obey me up as a kind at your war, say. No force, no opinion, their shame. See, these things are simple, but they are very powerful. That's the first ritual I want to teach.
Okay. See, we're no. Just a full moon that and I say every day.
No, we're not there. Full moon. Time be an hour by to coin. Maybe I'll be to coin watching. You can go and do it today before you go.
Okay. Now, oh, call Abenasi and so.
Normally, anytime you visit a tree, purposely for some mystical directions, you must show some respect. So many a times I tell people before you even get to the tree, you can fold your hands and say a prayer. That I know that you have so much to offer humanity. I'm here for a purpose, and I know you help me by the name of God. You can just go there. If the place is not so bushy, you want to remove your footwear, that's okay. But if the place is too thorny, the best thing where your footwear, don't go and then get yourself pierced with any tongues. Stand there with respect in your heart, pay respect deep down your heart, and do the ritual and turn back and go. These things doesn't work with faith. You do it just for the fact that you walk to the tree means that you have the faith. It's going to happen.
Okay.
Just for the fact that you were able to do this direction means that you have faith deep down your heart. Mm-hmm. It's going to work.
Thank you very much. Disclaimer: the dove blood ink isn't a blood of a dove.
No,
it is.
Yes, no. It's just a concoction, some herbal concoction, but that's a name, so it is not. Kochido, you could finish. Dove blood, no, it is not the real blood. It's just the dino. As I said, dragon blood ink. Dragon no go anyway. So that is.
But your own Tiago trainer, so your steps are taken.
No, this you don't need any steps.
No steps.
But see, the whole point is, I see, when we start the school, some of these things are the basics everybody will learn.
Okay.
There are no maybe who know standard things. Okay, you want to move towards a tree. Your movement, your steps must be calculated. As you're moving now, you move with some kind of stability, with some kind of mission in your heart. You know what you want to do. No, you must move. But like I'm saying, where they will be they can just be anyhow. But when we started school, because we want to train people to become masters themselves, then all these things will be important. The model, the channel, the structure, the process, everything must be meticulous. So it will happen.
Okay.
But we'll be spiritualists, you better want to do this. What the brand may be is difficult for them to do. Go ahead and do it. Just have the concentration. This works. But as a master, I just will be on what school or try on your time. No, what try the come out, but will be on what born or your signature go in be again when you're not going to baby. Juma, a signature and my son and I say, but will be on what school or your president and on take time, no more year, no more year, no more year. It's in the or but school now, so be a master in a salesman. You must be meticulous in whatever you do.
Okay.
The one day I bet you say how many steps you have to do, the position you have to face, and all that will be important. But for now, you can just follow this simple directives. It works.
It will also work for you. The next thing, the Abe Rasta.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So the Abe Rasta, and what I know is it deals with favor and good luck. Favor and good luck. Many a time people ask me, Daddy, I don't have good luck, I don't have favor. it's difficult. I just say, Obi will have promise a film. Obi promise, so no, but yeah, I'm watching a different story. So we will be a water side. It means that we need law, we need favor. So I bet, because I bet Rasta, I won't say the palm tree, when you get to the crown, at times you see some kind of flowers. A dryer, I won't say a very ultimate appropriate guys a powder. And if I bet Rasta, and no, Emma, favor and good luck. And there are many, many ways I obey to my yana, but the simplest one, Uncle here say, obey any ritual. No, Udra say, Nas a beer theatre, obey to me, you should. So obey to me so afro, Abia watch a deal with natural 1 hour tibia, that would be the best. The one cast our better. And you know, in mysticism, your concentration matters so much. When you are doing this, you are able to see yourself following the procedure, climbing the tree, removing it yourself with that kind of understanding. The Quran facilitated the way. And into the many things, I say one case away Quran more effective. Says say obi in your mouth because why away no so why obi a teenager hon only him have a shenofa. You know the pain you're going through, so you need some success. So as you are doing that, no, we intentionally say you want to live in this environment. So that kind of sense of feeling, no, so when you are a rasta nibia, 2 ways. Ubetimi at 1 pet. Now up a bottle and a 10 year enough to say at least we need me a room. First thing, you must have the oil in the bottle. Remove the abe rasta. You can say your wish on it, and then you can just drop it inside. You see, abe rasta no ne tono ho no. The tree ahona obeteno that should be down.
Okay.
You make what I say?
Okay.
On the abe rasta na tree na yin ho be. The water. Baby, I would say and should go inside the bottle first. And you can say the tune the comb.
Okay.
What the shame one that's it. Say be about to need crown and your bottle the wa. Until rasta ni enti min komwa. Obeti me a boom me and son. Not the ring because a shorter bottle no. But still na man a tono. Baby and anona a free inside and non come.
Okay.
Now the obu and so no. The twice and encosim it must be in that direction. So this oil no. For it to become very, very powerful, you should do it on a full moon day. When the moon is on the high horizon, that's the best time I'll be. Normally, in some of the mystical things, we don't do it in the afternoon. Unless we be for war, we be for battle, and what it will be, and at times, we'll be during the time when the passion is at its peak. So it's early in the morning, or, dusk, time about so that's the time I'll be away. On a full moon day. Well, yeah, that day is a full moon. So when you have a rasta now, what do you now you keep it there in the moon. Early in the morning, you take it. This oil would very be for don't forget, affirmations are very important. Because affirmation, a day that will come out of our way. It may kufia me out. Me pese me timunya good luck, na me favor. Obi bia na obehwe manim nipa na nsere. Say me here ade be easy for me to access it. Now I said. So affirmation is very important. You affirm whatever is in your heart by saying it on the oil. Normally, no. Some people use oil, be a mystical oil, a boawa, TDE. This many people don't know. Some people use any spiritual item to say oil, a boawa. You don't put it in the right palm.
Okay.
You put it in the left palm. Say your wish on it. They know the right not so.
Oh wow.
Because when you put it here, you end up putting the left on it. Then you minimize the energy in the item. So we put in the left, and now, okay? Now they are when you know Sahon.
We won't need anymore.
Mrs. School, you miss your normal. They are nitty-gritty details to be you should know. There are a lot of things you have to know. What the own personal sharia. When I'm benefiting from can. There are many things we will learn. I know they say school near Benton, you see there. When there is a Facebook near you, so people can just watch. So, you put in the left palm. You say your wish, and then you put the right palm on it, and you rub it. After, now you can just use it to rub yourself. This oil will give you favor. It will give you good luck.
Wow.
They be making, because making all cause some justifier. A lot of people have done for footballers. They be make justifier. Okay, nipa na. Only me share ring beer because there's no ring. Only me infa beer and turn because you look at what say ring and be. Such people no, I give them the oil. Or what phones say because these are powerful things. See, say one number be na obi a wonnim nipa ne da na nipa ne sia na oil fine wonhu bi da so na ma akosi obi unya na hwe na ofokofoko. See, this world is full of a lot of mysteries. People should understand this. I didn't know, yes, we are. It enhance your good fortune. Until baby, I'm not for whom I respect you. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, we be a kind of go forfeit. I thought maybe some more baby. I said, you want your crowd. Until here, men made dinner, Chinese almost spend one. Now, show why come, will be born for a while. So, these things, they only good luck, no only favor. This is what happens. I'm telling you, many times, some of these things happens and it's like, they didn't balance. I tell you, you have me can baby, they become PPN. One day, Peno Jnana Kwan now be so air, who be or Teneca come more packet, or to will be any other people. If I told me here as much as you. Also, and when you, how could I make you also never not a young cop? That moment now, penny pan life to be changed. So good luck in Kawa. Who bet me at 50 days? No, I'm so. I know people, they just go and sell things one day in the traffic. No, I couldn't be at them for. From there, everything changes. So favor and good luck. Normal way I did here, bravo. So you can get some of these things. But these are mystical things that nature and Kasana provide. They are very powerful. So this oil, look at this, like a nuclear family, will be a bit near you should be.
Okay.
It gives favor. Okay. A very powerful thing is free of charge. Most of them do my kid be a more no matter what this can. Why?
But your oil, which you are,
no, in Chile, I mean, this is a favor oil you can use anytime. When you're very, no answer.
Okay.
You must see. And there's one thing people don't know. When you have a mystical thing, maybe be a the kind of one. It is good, say, over purify through a jade. You must take bath. You say, well, brew, who's not today, who be a yasla. Be a better 3 days. No, you must be cleansed with water. Since you purify, you take water, you bath, and then afterward you can use your mystical things. You say, maybe feel what you're busy. No, you don't do that. Now you are minimizing the potency in the item.
See, palm tree, which one is very powerful, the new one or the old one?
It depends on ritual person. So what your ritual person use the palm front now. Make us say use the ane the any 10 pound.
Okay.
But I say we put the be I say we cover be then we can't say we use the ane trunk and you need the one that is stored because we here trunk no. It's a trunk no from very difficult to be to me. So no I say we pay the any. But be I making we use palm front. You be do ho. We use palm front. That is the best. Say the any 10 pound no. And then I use where.
Oh okay. And the young corporate.
Okay. So palm front, there are many rituals. And this means me, I'm over saying I didn't know your mommy. Because you should go and do it yourself. 10 be out, and people are just too lazy for them to even go and do it. And almost was on your mom. So don't come and tell me, say, you remember me. So when you be a very simple ritual, but very powerful. I say simple ritual, but very, 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 very powerful. Oba will pay your phone. Now, and you will be on the way you need money never about myself. No. Obi how I watch any money never goes. I depend on your possible. So good man. Yeah. Baby, I'm making ya. Only be at this and the way you cry now or mouse, so maybe a few and $1 million I warn him. Oh, I draw on what my number. We a 100% guarantee say you have a baby. Maximum within 60 days. So what do you do? They say palm front abeno near branch there one middle no. Okay. And yet the ababa you know say okwa bon say ba ko che middle. Aya tia and a young baby. Okay. And no utimi koso ho na watwe. Mem fa sika in trap say. Osoma fitness and no abet. Okay. So you don't use cutlass to cut it. Do bet him credit be akro atwe na aba fom. The wasoma we now we you see and no abet. You would need 2 of these. Where normally I will be a better 4 or 5 dozen. Do you know? Now I have what buy and say, okay. Who say, man, 3 or you're almost born to my boat more. Obey, say, the dog. Say we. You know, we have and one you soon, that's okay. Okay. To where we are normally, oh, yeah, over be fold, I'm an eye ketwa. You know, So I know no air obey me, ama. It's all baby air soft. Say baby obey me. I come.
Okay.
Into obey ye the leave now they are born as a train. I could see a man. We do for now, no born for. Then now no the be kashiri. They say I dare run say. Obey na air run to say. To obey and see na be see. They make what I say. And they be see we are now I saying the same thing. I can 202. Now no be pet a eating pot. When they call baby or mama clay, yes, are you one? Or my pot, or the pot in no drew. Now, what purpose our pot in it? Into pebia. We know what back. What about to hold? Now the eating pot necessary.
Okay.
Now what the second one at eating pot? You know what I say? Until either say open young consu in sewer and kind chance. Since you need to try to see your man. What the boobies wanted to go man a young man,
okay.
And now bet me you see the sea water.
Okay.
Now see what I know the best thing is say time about nobody is swimming or be in swimming. Because see what they are there and your back. So Obi Grandma that time at my work, but any panel of them will get a focus side and say any panels will be a bit more affected baby.
Okay.
So Master say at that point nobody should be in the water and not direct. So be far away no get fine, but say we'll visit now you know. Nobody is there or take a shower, that's fine.
How much your best?
And a part every year, and you can't be out in Makosaba, make sure that nobody is in there.
Okay.
But normally, no early in the morning. Now, my phone call could that would be the best. So, I'm soon, and I'm young consumer. Now, the go a year port to them, you see a while at the arching. You should do this on the full moon day.
Okay.
Until the best while at the arching, early in the morning. No, so, no, couldn't be many issues. Our warner. So, I'm soon a walk port to them. Now, the go bucketing. Now, the could get a crabby pet, want to more.
We should soon go.
We usually go back.
We movies are crown so to bucket anyone. I say
crown that we go in Sweden can be fear.
Okay.
Now what you crown no. What you crown no. Say when you bear mana, a support na so se ben so na be yakra.
Okay.
Na mo tutu ogu monti mo nyina na mo kasa. Obo mpa say Nyankopon MBA kwan ma ho na awo sem munya awo mo hia the fruit of the womb. Nyankopon fa ade we so. So you keep on saying this, when you be man nyina mo can the same thing. Mo wi ama mo papa mo. Mama Mountain drive here and upon you can go to sleep and I don't have for you whatever it is. Gradia back. The port no anyway now actually the 2 mono pe baby never see. They say acha 60 days obano ebe missing the period. Dunya ko hu say obano yesi wa fire funu. This is what you have to do. I didn't know what you the to port no no. Any the that's and obefa na ko bury your baby. Now, baby, we are. Yamaya wa dom na owa. The first in sure you be jara prano. Esa wo say nsu go sa pot no any water. Now the sense will not jara prano.
Okay.
You do this and then so I would like to repeat the ritual again. Please pay attention to it. They say obeko a palm tree. Baby a palm tree ni one. Do kwa palm front no the middle na emre no enya hanin wiye no. You try to pull it down. Don't cut it with a knife or cutlass or machete. You just have to pull it like that. Keep on continue pulling it. You'll be able to remove one, remove two. So when you get home, try to intertwine it this way. The way normally the women have their rasta bleeded. So you have to intertwine it this way. Then the first one, you make it run in something like this. Okay, you put it down. You make a second one. You put it in an earthen pot. So the best thing, if you can get a bigger earthen pot, that would be the best. Okay, so on a full moon day, I said the best water you can use is the water from the sky that have not touched the roof. So you can put a container in the middle of your house. When it rains, you can collect that water and keep. That water is very powerful, so you can get some for many rituals. Then, or you can go to the sea, get a sea water, but make sure that at that very moment that you're fetching the water, nobody is swimming in the ocean. So when you get home, on a full moon day is when you're going to do this. So you pour the water into the earthen pot with this palm front stuff inside. And one is down. So make sure the pot does not touch the ground.
So it doesn't matter whether it is stout or non-stout.
It doesn't matter. So make sure it doesn't touch.
Okay.
You must first put the one on the ground and put on top of it, and then you put one in the pot.
Okay.
Now you pour the water and leave it out there. So the next morning, so maybe around 4 or 5, early in the morning. So if you think that the husband also have an issue, Then two of you take the water into the bathroom. Just pour only the water and leave the earthen pot with the palm front, the one in the middle and the one under. You leave it. Take the water. And I'm saying that as you are taking a shower, you must affirm what you're looking for. Affirmation is very important when it comes to some of these things. Affirm what you want, that you need the blessings of the fruit of the womb through this process, and you know that God is going to favor you. God will bless you. Maximum within 2 months, you'll be smiling because whatever you're looking for will come to pass. When you're done, say, God, thank you very much for accepting our prayers. So after this, I said, as soon as the woman takes seed, then you will bury, that's within 2 months, within 60 days. You have to keep that round and you can keep it somewhere safe. So after maximum 2 months, the person will get pregnant. If you're very fortunate, just after a week or 2 weeks, you see the woman is not having a menstruation, you go and check now she's pregnant. Latest by 60 days, this person will take seed. It will not fail. So when the woman goes to the hospital and it's confirmed that she's pregnant, now you take that palm front and you go and bury it somewhere.
The two of them.
The two of them. But the pot, the earthen pot, you must keep it somewhere. Make sure it doesn't break. You know what? This baby is the baby of the universe. This baby is coming with a lot of good stuffs. The baby is coming with so much blessings. So for you to end the ritual, make sure the pot, you don't break the pot.
But by this time, do you have to have it, you're going to say, must it touch the ground?
It's okay. After the whole ritual now, it can touch the ground, no problem. So keep the earthen pot somewhere. So when you give birth, so normally you give birth in the hospital, the doctors will do their own bathing, whatever, that's fine. But when you bring your baby to the house, pour water into this earthen pot, transfer it to your bucket, and they use the water to bath the baby.
Once.
Just once is okay. And after that, this pot, you can dispose it off, you can do anything with it. But trust me, if you do this ritual first, you'll be able to conceive, and this baby will be a special baby. Very powerful ritual. I didn't charge you for money. It's free of charge. So don't go and charge anybody with this.
Wow.
It's a very powerful ritual. Try it and see. This will not be different from any of that ritual I've been teaching you. It's powerful. It works like magic. This, you've never heard it from anywhere. Because this is not written in any book. This is coming from the Spirit themselves telling me, and I'm telling you. So you will not see it written in any book. If you see it in any book, somebody is listening to me and the person is writing it down. You won't find this in any book. It's a mystical direction right from here. So you should do it.
Okay. So we've tackled the trunk for successful journey, for fertility, and the Abe Rasta for favor. Now we are on the victory.
Okay, you need victory. See, the best thing to do with victory is just wave the palm front. So listen to this. You can make some perfume from the palm front, and you can be bathing with it all the time for victory. But if the victory you are seeking for is very crucial, is very urgent to you, then you can do something in addition to just the perfume. So what you can do with the perfume, you see, I have this palm front perfume. It's for victory. It's for cleansing. I missed many other things. But this, for only victory, same procedure, same process, get the palm front, the middle one. You fold the same way, and you can put in any bucket. That should not be in an earthen pot. Then you can pour some water on it, leave it for some days, and bath with it. But normally, because leaves, when they get rotten, they bring forth a very bad smell. So I would prefer you use some perfume like the Aruna perfume, Midnight perfume. So you pour it on the palm front, the one you have, intertwined and run it in the bucket or whatever container. So you put a lot of the perfume on it. Leave it for maybe 2-3 days. Don't forget, anything at all that you are doing mystically, if you can do it on a full moon day or on a Kedesi day, is the best. The Kedesi day is specific. It's twice in a month. So you can't just know it. Unless maybe you have the calendar. But with a full moon, you can just go online and check now. They'll tell you the whole full moon within the year. So you know what you did to do it. So you do it on a full moon day. You can leave it like maybe 3-4 days. Afterwards, you can just transfer the perfume into a container. So anytime you want to take a shower, you pour a little bit into it and say a prayer about victory. So for instance, this victory is not a victory of going for battle, but victory in your business, victory in your marriage, victory in your education, victory in anything that you're doing. So whatever it is that you're doing that you need victory, you pour a little bit into water, make your affirmation, say why you're using this, and take a bath with it. But if, for instance, you want to go for exams, so you have been bathing with this perfume every day, but the very day you are going for the exams, this is what you do. You have to take the palm front perfume and wave it.
Okay.
Okay, so you can just get one, you can get a new one. Say, for instance, maybe tomorrow, I'm going for my final exams, I'm going to write some IELTS, I'm going to write some exams that I need victory. So probably yesterday, I bathed some of the perfume, today I bathed some of the perfume, but you get the palm front. Huh? So early in the morning, as you're done with everything, you're ready to go, you take the palm front and you wave it. Mm-hmm. Hey, victory, victory, victory. You wave it like that. You smile as you do this. Victory, victory. You wave it and then you drop it down and go. Victory is guaranteed.
Wow.
Victory is guaranteed.
Changing the environment.
Trust me. See, this is, you might take it so lightly. Have you ever asked yourself when Jesus was going to Jerusalem, they have to be waving that? For triumphancy. You don't know. Go and read the hadith and see what problem Muhammad was using the palm front for. These are very powerful rituals. You don't get them free of charge. It's only on transformations.
Thank you very much. So now we have our favor, we have our child, we have our safe journey. Now the last one, protection for psychic self-defense.
Okay, so protection. There are many forms of protection. For instance, you can protect your house with the palm knots.
Okay.
You have a new house. You want to move into a new building. You want to move into a new office. How do you protect this place with something from the palm? You just have to go and get the palm knot.
The fresh one.
The fresh one. You get 7. And then you put at the 7 corners of the room. When I say 7 corners, our rooms are 4 corners most of the time, but you must place them in 7 points within the room.
Okay.
Okay? So you put one here. I see. Anytime you are doing something mystical, you must affirm. It is important because, see, your mind must be focused on what you're doing. So he said, in this my house, I need peace, I need protection, I need success. I want to encounter only beautiful things in this house. So as you're saying this, you'll be placing it 7 points in the room. You can leave it there till the kingdom come, even when it's dry. When, maybe after that day, somebody sweeps it, that's okay. It's still going to work. This gives the house protection.
Okay.
If you have an office, you can do the same thing. Maybe you have a car and the car is troubling you all the time. Find 7 of these knots and put it in the car. You will see what will happen. There's one woman that came to me. She's having a house in Kumasi. She said, Daddy, lizards have occupied my house. I cannot stay there. This one said that the whole house is full of lizards. I said, like how many? Like 50. She said, Daddy, no. Like 100. No. The lady was saying that the house is filled up with lizards everywhere.
Wow.
So he said, Daddy, I can't even stay in my house. When I return from abroad, I have to go and stay in the hotel. But when you go on the wall, you see them, the big ones, the small, everywhere in the house. So I don't know. I want to sell the house. I said, don't sell. So I just told her, get 7 of these seeds and go and place in the house. The woman did that. She came there on Tuesday, midday. She came on Tuesday. I told her to go and do it. She did it on the Tuesday. On Wednesday, Thursday, the woman came to me and said, there's no one single lizard in the house. I'm telling you, these are basic things. And you do it. Just go and do it. It gives you protection. And if you still want to maximize the protection, then the 7 you can put in your bathroom water. Okay. When you're done bathing, you can just put somewhere. Every time you want to bath, you put the 7 of this. The same. Okay. You can use it for maybe for 7 consecutive days. And it gives you much protection. Okay. Sure.
Wow. So aside the room, can you also do it in your compound?
You can do it in your compound. Maybe it's like here, you can put in the 7 points in this compound. Okay. It should be there at least for 24 hours. After that, when it's swept off, it still works.
Okay. Nana Pacho into Abeno, yet meet call market echo and I say, or say, Yanni, echo so echote. And I was say fresh and I was say dry.
Okay, the first thing is say air fresh. It must be fresh.
Okay.
And if you are able to go under the tree yourself to pick it, that's the best.
Okay.
But probably you don't even know where you can get it from. You can go to the market and buy, but make sure it's fresh.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for psychic self-defense, because you mentioned the thunder god is also, I think, god of war.
God of war,
also
yes.
looks.
Yes. Use the palm.
Yes.
I told you, the god of fertility and god of victory or war, they all use the palm front.
Okay.
So if you use the palm front for victory, that is there. I just taught you. But I think I have ever taught something about the high fever. I've done about cleansing and that kind of thing. So I think we should put the link under this video so you can just go there and watch. I have taught something about if you need high fever with the palm front, you need good luck, you need success, how to prepare a perfume for yourself. I've ever taught that. It's on Facebook, it's on YouTube, so we will just post the link under this video. You can just go there and check it and see. It's a whole detailed video that I did that day.
Yeah, and there were so many testimonies.
Yes, a lot of a lot, even up to now. See, let me tell you, among all the things that I have prepared, what moves so fast is the palm front perfume and then the rosy pea oil.
Wow.
I'm telling you, and anytime somebody asks me something, Daddy, what I will recommend for the person is a palm front perfume and then rosy pea oil. These two things, it moves together and it works magic. Like before moko interview, like British for no Daddy, me pacho me call me citizenship interview because see you, I said go and get palm front perfume because I need for cleansing. So many times. So when you feel now you must always cleanse yourself before you apply something. And then who use a palm front perfume, not the dryer, a cleansing system, no. Then you use the rosy pea oil for fever. It works like a miracle, like magic. So I saw anytime Obi walk far away, Nipa never recommended of here be no. What I normally recommend is the palm front perfume and then the rosy pea oil. I have 100% trust in these two things that it works so good because when I'm cleansing, my favor, not a rosy pea and casasono, basically for a day at Dewa Brabum and Nijini Nkoso. So these two things work so well. So I think you can put the link behind it below this video. So those that want to watch the palm front perfume preparation, any rosy pea oil, they can just check and then blend it. The word that I taught today, that will help them.
Okay. Thank you very much. We baby.
No, we had it free of charge.
Free of charge. Baby. So the only thing you can do to help us is share, like, and comment. Nana, what's the final word?
My final word is that we must give respect to nature because all the things we are striving for, all the difficulties we're going through, if we can pay attention to nature, everything is there. There is no one single thing in life that we cannot find in nature. Maybe with nature. But now we don't pay much attention to nature. So my advice is say, you must pay attention. Nature have everything good that we're looking for. But we must respect nature and pay attention. And all that you're looking for will be so close by.
Okay. Thank you very much for this knowledge.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much. And we'll meet in our next episode.